Thank you for taking a moment to join me as I discuss rescuing revenue from the human resources function and some ideas on how we can transform HR into a potential profit center. I feel this topic is particularly germane during this constricting economy when company profits are harder to come by and every department needs to pay attention to how they can preserve revenue. About me, my name is Jeff Samoff, and I'm a human resources executive practicing for nearly 2 decades in developing programs and policies to stave off compliance and financial risks. My focus has always been on the preservation of capital through the streamlining of the HR function by leveraging technologies that increase efficiencies. These strategies have saved my companies and clients tremendous amounts of cash and allowed them to thrive even during periods of economic downturn. My belief is that human resources does not need to be strictly a cost center, but can actually turn into a profit center for your company if you convert your reactive administrative support function into a strategic preserver of revenue. In these tough economic times, don't waste precious capital on a bloated administrative support function. HR needs to work smarter and run leaner and stop operating like a cost center. Your company can recapture lost profits with the right strategies and proper utilization of technologies. These will be the keys to reducing your overhead and departmental costs. I've implemented these strategies throughout my career, and I'm going to show you a few ways that you can return profits to your company too. You must embrace the digital transformation of HR. Now is the time to ditch your antiquated HRIS and paper-based transactions and embrace the latest technologies that allow you to digitize and sometimes automate these transactions. Think tax form updates, status changes, benefit enrollments, the list goes on and on. Employees and potential employees expect this level of convenience and sophistication, and you're hurting your company brand with your antiquated technology. The candidate and employee experience matters. A fully digital employee experience can reduce waste and space by introducing an electronic document retention strategy, and you can cut time spent on administrative tasks by up to 60%, which means more can be done with fewer people. The time saved between employee self-servicing and HR's admin has a direct monetary value to your company. Implementation time varies by company size, but can range from 6 to 12 weeks. My implementation strategies have saved companies hundreds of thousands of dollars per year through lowered operating expenses and reduced HR headcount. My quickest implementation was 4 weeks, so I can help start recapturing lost revenue for you in very quick order. The next easy way to recapture revenue is by digitizing your talent acquisition function and eliminating agency fees. You already have talent acquisition folks, so leverage the latest technologies to bring your recruiting function fully in-house and eliminate those agency fees that you keep racking up. Technology will allow you to maintain a lean team by automating most of the time-consuming administrative tasks of filtering resumes, scheduling interviews, communicating with candidates, sending offer letters, and kicking off the onboarding process. This can be implemented almost immediately in a week or two, and you'll realize an annual cost savings between $160,000 for small cap companies to the millions for large cap. I'm happy to discuss my proven strategy a bit further, but let's talk about some of the other added benefits first. Automation will allow your team to work smarter, not harder. That's a win for your team. You will have a vastly improved candidate experience with less back and forth, and your brand perception will be elevated. That's another win. You can do more with less and reduce your staffing headcount by 25 to 35%. Between payroll, taxes, and insurance, you'll realize an annual cost savings between $110K to $500,000 plus, depending upon your team size, and it'll only take 2 to 4 weeks to implement fully. I hope I have given you an idea of how you can quickly increase efficiencies and reduce operating expenses at your company. Now is the time for HR to stop operating as a reactive administrative support function and transform itself into a strategic rescuer of revenue while simultaneously improving the candidate and employee experience. I can show you how these strategies can be quickly implemented in as little as a couple of weeks, allowing your company to immediately start preserving its precious capital during this economic recession. I can easily recapture $370,000 to multiple millions of dollars per year, allowing HR to now be a profit center for your company. Call or email me to discuss how I can do this for your company. We can start implementing a plan to rescue lost revenue right now. It won't take long before HR can start contributing to your bottom line. I thank you for your time and look forward to continuing the discussion on how we can transform HR into a profit center.